Hello, everyone. This is Martha. I am a relationship counselor and clinical sexologist, and I am inspired to make this video today because I've been talking about it quite a bit with my clients, and I realized that I hadn't made a video about it. So, there are four things that a person who is new to sex will want to be aware of when they want to begin to become more comfortable in the context of partnered sex. So this is irrelevant regardless of your gender or sexual orientation. I think this applies to all of us, regardless of gender and sexual orientation. So I'm just saying partnered sex. A lot of people who are new to sex, they may find it very difficult to articulate their needs and wants when it comes to partnered sex, because if you don't say what you need and want, then your partner is not going to know what to do. They are not mind readers, so we need to speak up. So how do you ask for what you want when you're new to sex and you don't know what you want? You just don't know what to say. So if you don't know what you want, part of it is because you're new to sex. So we need to be brave and to just try. And when we try something that is new to us, we don't know whether it's going to work, and we need to know that it's not going to work because we are new to sex. And so this begins this dialogue of, what would you like me to do? And then you'll be like, I don't know. I haven't done this before. And then people find themselves stuck. So if you don't know what you want, you don't know what you feels good, part of it is just try. And so I developed these kind of four things when it comes to becoming more comfortable with partnered sex when you're new to sex. The first thing is the willingness to at least try. So you don't know, so you need to just try and experiment. And from that place of trying, then you go into, I like this, I don't like this, how about we try something else? So communication is very, very important. So the first thing is to try based on what you know. And then when you've tried this a number of times, you get to have a better sense of your body. And that's when the knowing starts to happen. When you know more of what you like and what works for you, then you feel more comfortable to ask for it. So part of it is probably trying and having that knowing from practicing sex by yourself. So solo sex, self-love, masturbation helps. Having had experiences around sex and sexuality with yourself, it really supports you to have a better idea of what you've tried works and what you know works. And then you will feel more comfortable with asking it from your partner. And often when I work with clients, they can't ask because they don't know, and they don't know because they haven't tried, and they haven't tried because they don't even try by themselves. And there's no shame whatsoever in me saying this. We just didn't know because maybe it didn't occur to us. And having said that, you ask for what you want. However, when your partner is trying to give you pleasure, you need to also be comfortable with receiving. So some people are not comfortable with receiving because they feel guilty. They feel like they're taking up too much space, too much time, too much energy. They're more comfortable with giving. So if we are very busy with giving, we are not actually able to receive. And sometimes there's so many things going on, hands and legs all over the place, and then there's that mental chatter. It's difficult to receive. Sometimes for people who are new to sex, it's really important to just do one or two new things, to just keep it really simple, not try to do too many things, and focus on like the end result, like penetration. That can be too much. So learning about sex can be just one-way sex for a beginning. One way meaning maybe they massage you and you see how you feel around the person just even touching your body. Forget about talking about the genitals first, you know. So these four things are really important for people to begin to separate in their head that they're actually four different things. Being able to, I repeat, being able to try. When you try, then you begin to know. When you know, then you feel more comfortable to ask. And then it's also much easier to receive and take, and not feel guilty about it and not rush, because when you're rushing, you're not able to relax. And if you're not relaxed, you can't really feel. If you can't feel, you can't really get excited. So all these are kind of linked to each other, but they seem to be all jumbled up. And then we blame ourselves, we shame ourselves when we are not getting an immediate response. And if you're new to something, you need time to get used to it. And so being able to be patient and gentle with yourself and not be so hard on yourself are all things that can really help you to become more and more comfortable with your sexuality. So when our clients have a lot of anxiety around sexuality, like it's not working, I'm not getting immediate results, sometimes I get them to practice pleasuring themselves by themselves so that they become comfortable with themselves first without the distractions, and then it's much easier to do partnered sex. So there's so many parts to what I like to share. However, I just want to keep it really simple. And so sharing these four things that perhaps you want to keep in mind when it comes to partnered sex. So again, I repeat, the ability to try, the ability to, from trying, knowing, from knowing, asking, and from the asking, the receiving. And the ability to receive is also a gift. It's a gift because your partner often wants to please you and they want to hear from you your feedback, whether it's verbal, non-verbal, whether it's sounds, whether it's words. It's really important to treat this as an ongoing dialogue so that when you begin to be more comfortable, then it comes back to let's try something new. Let's try this and let's see how it is. So wouldn't it be great if all of us had more of a spirit of play and creativity and experimentation when it comes to allowing our sexuality to evolve, because it's an ongoing journey that we're on. Our body changes, our sensitivity to sensation and pain also changes. And when you are sick, when you have cancer and illnesses, like your body is going through changes. So we are actually on an evolution of trying new things, learning new things about our body, and being able to communicate this with our partner and then receiving it. So these are the four things that I wanted to cover in today's video. So yeah, share with me your comments below. And I often forget to do this, which is to ask all of you to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you like this video, and also subscribe to my mailing list, because that's where I share the most current, most intimate, most personal things that I normally don't share just on YouTube. And so you can join me at eroscoaching.com. Once again, this is Martha of Eros Coaching. I'm a relationship counselor and clinical sexologist. I run workshops. I work with individuals and couples, most of the time face to face. However, I'm also available via Skype and Zoom. So please subscribe to my mailing list. That's eroscoaching.com.